What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Iowa versus Oregon college football matchup going down Saturday, November 8th, 2025. If you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Experts tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to do it. We've got Week 10 NFL, Week 11 college football this weekend. We got the NBA, the NHL, and college hoops here as well. So make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout and get 15% off your purchase. We also have our Inner Circle VIP services. Now, these aren't for everyone. They are for people that make big bets, people with big bankrolls who are looking to take their betting to the next level and are looking for that one-on-one concierge-style service. Now, you can call or text the number on the screen, but just remember, this is our most expensive premium product. So just keep that in mind before reaching out to the number. But if it's for you, it's an awesome product, and it's one I can assure you guys are going to absolutely love. But let's get to this one between Iowa and Oregon. And Iowa 6-2 straight up, 5-2-1 against the number this season off of a 41-3 win, a blowout win at home over Minnesota, while Oregon comes in off a 21-7 win over Wisconsin in their last matchup, and they're 7-1 straight up, 4-3-1 against the number this season. Now, the thing about the Big Ten this season is that you clearly have front runners like your Ohio States, your Indianas of the world, and I'm not you also have, you look at the bottom end, I mean, you have 4 teams that are winless in Big Ten conference play entering this weekend, and 2 teams that have 1 win. And it just feels like, there's not a whole lot of middle ground. There's a lot of teams that are sort of log jamming that top half of the Big Ten, including Oregon and Iowa. But these are also 2 teams that could easily find themselves in the mix for the college football playoff if they have a lot of things go right their way down the stretch. Both these teams have one loss in conference, 2 losses on or less on the season. So for me, I think that this is going to be a really, really big matchup. Now, Oregon, they beat Wisconsin at home. That's all well and good. They blew out Rutgers on the road. But if we look at the schedule, Montana State, Oklahoma State, both those teams have been horrendous. Or at least Montana State was a team I thought was going to be better in the FCS than they are. Oklahoma State's been horrendous. They beat Northwestern on the road. They beat Oregon State in the Civil War. You kicked the crap out of a down Penn State team. And even then, it was still a close game, 30-24. And it was a game that that Oregon had to rally late and win on a walk-off touchdown in overtime. To win that one. So again, it was a close game that went to overtime, and again, I'm not all that enthused about Penn State this season. You lost to Indiana at home. Again, I'm not faulting anyone for that. Indiana's a very good football team, but then the wins over Rutgers and Wisconsin. Iowa has a very similar strength or schedule this season. They do have the loss to Iowa State, which kind of hurts them a little bit, and the other thing for me though is that they did battle Indiana a lot harder and managed to take them down the wire. Almost won that game outright if they didn't give up a touchdown in the final minute 28 of that game. So for me in this one, Iowa's offense has come alive in recent weeks. They're not just a team that's really shutting teams down with their defense. They're putting up points as well. They put up 37 plus in 4 of their last 6 games. I think that's enough for excuse my voice is going here. I think that's enough for Iowa to at least keep this game close, especially at 6.5. I don't know. We've seen a lot of these Big Ten teams, these ACC teams that are true West Coast teams that have had the trouble of making the cross-country trip to travel across time zones. And I think that, catching 6.5 points with Iowa at Kinnick in a big game, too much for me to pass on here. I'm going to go with Iowa plus the 6.5, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.